Today we are going to show how to selectively extract files from a zip file using very basic Python. This is a common task if you have zip files with hundreds of thousands of compressed files in them and you really don't want to go extract them all every time. So, of course, first we get our imports out of the way. We are dealing with zipped files and timestamps and some low-level file system stuff. Our premise is that we want to get all of the files that were last modified since midnight yesterday. To do this, we replace the time parts of the current time with 0 and then go back in time 1 day. And just so that we don't have to type this little finger twister over again. And here is where our zip file is. It is a list of all electronic submissions to the SEC. It is refreshed every night, is just over a gigabyte in size, and it has about 850,000 compressed files inside. Let's just create the variable for the zip file itself. And here is the meat of the script. We are going to get the zip info objects for each of the compressed files that has a last modified date greater than the last time this beast was run. Notice that I am just going to use a basic for loop for this. I could have had a handy nested comprehension added to what we did above, but it didn't save any appreciable runtime and made the code much harder to understand. And we will extract the file to the correct location. Grab the last modified date for the file. We have to turn it into a timestamp, which is basically just seconds since the Unix beginning of time, because that is what utime needs. Utime allows you to change the last accessed and or the last modified dates on an existing file. So there's a small window of time where this file exists with today's date rather than the one we want. We're going to just assume today that it doesn't matter, but if it does matter to you, there's ways to work around it. And we would normally do something more interesting at this point, but we will just shout out that we only had to extract a small number of the files that we found. And that is it for today. Like and subscribe and leave us a comment down below to help us choose what other topics we should cover. See you on Wrightsville Beach.